ब्रजन सुखाकारी राधे श्याम 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 श्री राधे ब्रजन मन सुखाकारी राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम। बहुत सुंदर get these बहुत सुंदर बढ़िया बढ़िया like this is like really the most.
So now after coming to India, how much your life has been changed?
Oh my gosh, like so much, like completely new life. Completely new life. What's the one thing that has changed my life above everything else? It's sadhu sangha.
From where did you got this beautiful sari?
You know, from here in India.
You have any kids?
No, बच्चा नहीं.
नमस्कार दोस्तों, मेरा नाम है गौतम और इस वक्त मैं मौजूद हूँ वृंदावन में। वृंदावन में दोस्तों मैं लगातार आपको विभिन्न प्रकार के साधकों के साथ संवाद दिखा रहा हूँ। आज उसी श्रृंखला में हमारे साथ एक नौजवान महिला है जो यूएसए से हैं, जिनका नाम है राधा दासी। उनसे हम बात करेंगे, उनसे जानेंगे कि क्या उनकी जर्नी रही, क्या उनकी यात्रा रही, भारत कैसे आ गई, क्या करती थी पहले। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वेलकम टू आवर प्लेटफॉर्म।
Thank you.
एंड फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज दैट your name is Radha Dasi in India and especially in Vrindavan, but you must have some another name.
Yeah, so actually I've lived in California throughout my whole life since I was born, and I was born into Krishna consciousness, so from birth Radha Dasi.
Okay, you are from birth you are Radha Dasi.
Yes, by Prabhupada's mercy, you know, he initiated both of my parents and he gave Harinam Diksha, and then, you know, they're
दोस्तों ये अपने आप में बड़ी बात है, क्योंकि अब से पहले जितने भी हमने आपको संवाद दिखाए, जो विशेष तौर पर विदेशी साधकों के साथ संवाद दिखाए, उनके पहले नाम जब वो अपने देश में थे तो कुछ और होते थे। भारत में आने के बाद उनके नाम बदल जाते थे यहाँ भक्तिमय जीवन के बाद। लेकिन ये पहली श्रृंखला ऐसी है जिसमें राधा दासी का नाम पहले भी राधा दासी था और आज भी राधा दासी है। सो राधा दासी, what work did you do before coming to India?
So I went to university and I got my master's in communication studies at San Francisco State University, and I taught as a teacher in university for about 2 years. And then by the mercy of my Gurudev and the mercy of the Vaishnavas here in this temple, I'm very grateful my husband and I are here and doing some seva under the guidance of the Vaishnavas. Like prasadam distribution, go seva, you know, Thakurji, such beautiful Thakurji seva, Shringar, honoring all the festivals, you know, the disappearance days and the appearance days of our acharyas, of, you know, the pure Vaishnavas. It's just like every day here is a festival. Hundreds and sometimes even thousands of Brajavasis come here. During the lockdown was the most like most amazing thing also, because like thousands were in line, and there was people losing their jobs, hungry, and still this mass prasadam distribution is happening every day. Okay. So it's amazing. Right.
Your husband is also in India?
Yes, and he speaks Hindi and Bangla and Spanish and English. Yeah.
So basically from where he belongs, to which country?
Bolivia, originally from Bolivia. Latin America.
Latin America के इनके husband हैं और वो हिंदी भी जानते हैं।
Yeah.
What attracted you towards the Indian culture, or which thing of India you like the most?
Especially Brajavasis, how they're serving Krishna, like not as like, you know, worshipping as God, but they're worshipping Krishna as their beloved son, as their beloved, as so like this. It's like really he's gave so much attraction to Indian culture and like the wealth, the jewels of India.
So you said that Srila Prabhupada said you to come India and do parikrama, and you also did. So now after coming to India, how much your life has been changed?
Oh my gosh, like so much, like completely new life, you know, interacting with the locals, and the culture is so beautiful, and everyone's so like heart, moodwala, you know, moodwalis, like everyone is from the heart. So this is really like affecting my heart also. So in offering some seva, like it's really just completely changed everything about my life. It's really been amazing.
Okay, so since how many years you are in India?
So since I was like 17, since I first met my Guru Maharaj, he's inviting me to come to India, and so like I would stay like 2 weeks, 1 month. But then after 2010, I started staying 1 month, 2 months, every year, 3 months, 6 months. And now I'm like staying longer, staying here.
So what's your future planning? You will remain in India, or you will go back?
Whatever the Lord's desire, whatever our, the Vaishnavas, our gurus decide, their will, whatever's their arrangement, their desire, this will happen.
जो भगवान की इच्छा होगी वही होगा, और जो वो चाहेंगे, जो ईश्वर चाहेंगे, जो योगेश्वर भगवान श्री कृष्ण चाहेंगे वही होगा। उन्होंने चाहा कि ये यहाँ रुकें तो ये यहाँ रुकेंगी, उन्होंने चाहा ये चली जाएं तो ये चली जाएंगी। सो यू सेड दैट यू आर फ्रॉम कैलिफोर्निया।
Yeah, California.
So one question arises that what were the things that weren't in your country but you found them in India?
What are things, honestly, I mean, I'm not trying to say anything negative about America because it's amazing. I love America. But like really something that what I find in India and what I'm so much affected by is that everything, especially in Vrindavan, as we're hearing the Hari Katha coming from the lotus lips of the Vaishnavas and Sri Guru, like everything in Vrindavan is alive. Everything in where the Lord has stepped, the dust particles, the trees, the creepers, everything is full of consciousness and love for Krishna. So to develop this mood, this is really like everything. And through the chanting of the Maha Mantra, doing kirtan all day here in the Mutt, there's not a moment that there isn't kirtan happening. And this is like Udipan, this is to create this mood and understanding that, falling in love with God and falling in love with Krishna. So that's really like here. Where else in the world? Where can you find the treasure and the wealth that is here in Braj, that is in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, Navadvip Dham and Mayapur Dham, Jagannath Puri, these places, like nowhere else in the world. Mind-blowing, like there's nowhere else in the world.
You said about many temples and many.
Yes.
So have you been somewhere else other than Vrindavan in India?
Yes. By the Vaishnav's mercy, by Gurudev's mercy, Jagannath Puri, Navadvip, Mayapur, especially these. I mean, I haven't really been outside of these parikrama, these like sacred. I mean, there's so many sacred places in India. India's sacred grounds everywhere. But these are the places that I've gone to.
First time when you came to India?
Yes, I was like 16 or 17. I forget how old I was, but I think I was 17 years old.
In which year?
2004.
2004. 2004 में जब ये महज 17 साल की थी तब भारत में आई थी. Now what's your age right now?
Now I'm 34.
You are 34.
Yeah.
You have any kids?
No बच्चा नहीं.
कोई बच्चा नहीं है. राधा दासी का कहना है 2004 में जब 17 साल की थी तब आई थी. अब इनके जो हस्बैंड हैं, जो इनके पति परमेश्वर हैं, वो बंगाली बोल लेते हैं, हिंदी बोल लेते हैं, विशेष तौर पर लैटिन अमेरिका के नागरिक हैं. कोशिश करेंगे अगर उनके साथ संवाद करने का मौका मिलेगा तो उनके साथ भी करेंगे. नाउ इट्स वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम टू बी कनेक्टेड विद इंडियन कल्चर. सो कैन यू प्लीज रिसाइड एनी हिंदी भजन?
Oh my goodness, Hindi. Well, the one that my Guru Maharaj, Braja Jana Manasukakari Radhe Shama Shama Sham Shri Radhe Braja Jana Manasukakari Radhe Shama Shama Sham Mor Mukuta Makara Krita Kundala Galava Jayanti Mal Gananam Rasala Radhe Shama Shama Sham Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham. So I knew some other ones, but I'm from memory, I'm like not so.
Any another one?
Any other one? What's another one? Lage Vrindavanani ko Ali mohe lage Vrindavanani ko Lage Vrindavanani ko Sakiri mohe lage Vrindavanani ko.
What's the meaning of this bhajan?
Ali mohe, oh friend, oh friend, I love Vrindavan. Come to Vrindavan. It's glorification of Vrindavan, how much love Mirabai has for Vrindavan and Krishna, and it's really sweet.
Okay. We are standing in a bookshop and there are lots of religious scriptures and books, Hindi as well as English. So would you like to say any shlok as a message, as a message to especially to Indians?
And one shlok is Hare Nam, Hare Nam Eva Kevalam, Kalo Nasteva Anyata. And so this verse is so important because it talks about how the importance of chanting the holy names. That really, in this Kali Yuga, we can see people are always disturbed. People are always quarreling. There's so much fighting in the world, so much war, so much disturbance, a lot of depression. You go to like these places, like even Lithuania, Norway, they have like the best, justice systems, the best medical systems, but these are the places that have the highest rate of suicide. People are all over America, everyone's like smiling faces in the posters, smiling faces in, media, but they're depressed. So what's happening? There's something that we need to think, okay, so what is really the solution? And so that's what's so beautiful about what's happening here is because, and what the acharyas in our line of spiritual guardians and teachers are teaching is that through the holy names, through chanting the holy names, doing kirtan as we're hearing upstairs, through kirtan, prasadam distribution, book distribution, all this sacred wealth, through this process, people will become happy on a soul level, and then they'll awaken, and then they'll be able to understanding who am I, what is my relationship with God, and then through this understanding and pursuing this relationship and with love, then naturally all happiness will come in the entire world. Everyone will be happy. So whenever I'm sharing these beautiful books, these amazing, beautiful books, as you can see here, there's so many books. I will say to everyone, Guru Maharaj, bahut sundar harikatha, bahut sundar shastra. Like this is.
You also used to read these all books.
Yes, absolutely.
How much books of Indian culture you have read yet?
Oh my goodness.
Any average?
Oh, you know what? Unlimited. Throughout my whole life, reading Bhagavad Gita, Prem Samput, reading Shri Upadeshamrita, Mana Shiksha, Venu Geet. Like these are such beautiful Shri Guru Darshan. These books are so Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita. Like all these books are amazing.
All these books you have studied.
So much reading, hearing, studying, everything. This is the treasure house.
Would you like to learn Hindi language in future?
Yes, I would. And I'm telling my husband all the time, teach me Hindi. But, it hasn't happened yet. But I'm going to learn. I am determined.
Okay. Any message to Indian peoples who are not following their own culture, but they are going towards the West?
I'm seeing, one thing I'm seeing is when I was living in the West, and as I, go back there, I see so many people coming from India. I'm like, I see that they're not really, there's this romance of what America is and what the West is. But once they're living in it, it's like, I think they're missing a lot of what's here. The culture, there's a lot of comfort there, but there's like here in India, like this is where the treasure, where the wealth is. So really like, don't get lost in the illusion that actually only promises suffering. There's no happiness comes from a job that you're working like from like 6 a.m. to like 9 p.m. and this lifestyle of just hustle and really like whatever time we have, even if it's 5 minutes a day, even if it's 10 minutes a day, making that relationship in a genuine, deep way of chanting the Lord's holy name, associating with Shastra. These are not ordinary books. These books are personalities. When we're sitting and we're reading Bhagavad Gita, no, Krishna is speaking to me. Arjuna is speaking to me. Like having this mood, this deep mood with Shastra, having this deep mood while chanting, associating with sadhus, any opportunity we have. This is really what, if I was to say, through the association of my spiritual master and the Vaishnavas, by this association, my whole life has changed. And you think, oh, I don't know, what will happen to me? Everything is in God's hands. You associate with God's people, life is blissful.
Okay. From where did you got this beautiful sari?
From here in India. This one in particularly was gifted by my dear friend Jashoda. From Jaipur.
Okay, it's from Jaipur. जयपुरी साड़ी इन्होंने पहन रखी है। आप देख रहे हैं आजकल की माताएं इस तरीके के वेशभूषा से दूर भाग रही हैं। भारत की महिलाएं अब प्लाजो पहनती हैं, भारत की महिलाएं अब शरारा पहनती हैं, भारत की महिलाएं अब पोंचू की तरफ जा रही हैं, भारत की महिलाएं अब इस साड़ी से पलायन कर रही हैं। चलिए, तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, वेरी थैंकफुल।
Thank you. So grateful to you for doing this. It's amazing.
तो दोस्तों, ये राधा दासी थी, कैलिफोर्निया से पढ़ाई करी, मास्टर्स ऑफ स्टडीज़ कम्युनिकेशन इन्होंने पढ़ाई करी, उसके बाद विश्वविद्यालय में यूनिवर्सिटी लेवल पे 2 साल तक पढ़ाया और उसके बाद यहाँ भारत में आकर के इस धर्म के प्रचार को कर रही हैं। भारतीय संस्कृति, भारतीय परंपरा, भारतीय सभ्यताओं को जन जन तक पहुँचाने के लिए किताबों को बांट रही हैं। भारत में रहने वाले भूखे बच्चों को, भूखे लोगों को भोजन कराने का काम कर रही हैं। भारत में रह कर के भारतीय वाणी, भारतीय भाषा, भारतीय वेशभूषा, भारतीय आचार, भारतीय विचार, भारतीय व्यवहार को भी अपने जीवन का अंग बना रही हैं। दोस्तों, आपको ये राधा दासी जो 34 साल की हैं, 17 साल की आयु में पहली बार भारत आई थी, कैसी लगी? क्या आपको इनकी बातें अच्छी लगी या आपको इनकी बातों में कौन सी बात सबसे ज़्यादा अच्छी लगी? आप हमें कमेंट बॉक्स में ज़रूर बता सकते हैं। और यदि ये वीडियो पसंद आई हो तो इसको लाइक करें, शेयर करें और कमेंट ज़रूर करें। और यदि चैनल पर नए आए हैं तो सब्सक्राइब करे बिना मत जाइएगा। आज के लिए इतना ही। वृंदावन से फिर मिलेंगे किसी नए साधक, किसी नई साधिका के साथ। तब तक के लिए धन्यवाद, नमस्कार।